All right, so today I'm going to talk about this battery manufacturer, CATL, but the ticker in America is CYATY because it's a Chinese company, but it is the largest global EV battery manufacturer. And I want you to know that I know Americans, we love our trucks, we love V8s, we love oil, but the rest of the world is electrifying, and CATL is providing the batteries. And although it's only 80 shares of the buying tomorrow, betting on the future, one share at a time portfolio, I will be dollar cost averaging into this company probably for the next couple of years because we are just at the beginning of electrification. CATL's business is built around energy storage, battery innovation, manufacturing scale, and global partnership. Beyond EV batteries, the company is expanding into grid storage, battery swapping, commercial vehicles, and next generation battery technologies such as sodium-ion and solid-state batteries. Oh, and did I forget to mention, they're also getting into battery recycling. Companies such as CATL or Redwood Recycling in America, they're recycling these EV batteries and other large-scale batteries. And you may or may not know this, but when you recycle a battery, you can get anywhere from 80 to 95% purity of the materials inside. So which means a battery's life can be recycled several times before it becomes obsolete. So before we get into the reasons why I'm bullish on CATL, let's just take a quick look at everything that they produce. EV batteries, energy storage for utility scale grid batteries, next gen technology, materials and components. They have a circular economy with the recycling of the batteries like I mentioned before. Additionally, they have battery swapping stations and AI monitoring to diagnose the health of the battery, range, things of that nature. So reason number one why I'm bullish on this is their dominance in the global EV battery market. Like I said earlier, everyone else is electrifying. They manufacture at one of the largest scales on the planet right now. They have deep, long-standing relationships across the entire battery materials chain. Research and development muscle, you may not know this, but they actually created a platform where it's going to be the battery, the electric motor in the cars, and then the manufacturer will be able to drop their style of vehicle on top of it. So basically think of it as a skateboard, and then you're dropping the type of or the style of car you like on top of it, and rising demand. And you may not know this, and although fossil fuels power the grid, using electricity for transportation is way more efficient than using gas, as exemplified by electric trains in most major cities. You may not know this, but a lot of locomotives are hybrid diesel engines. So what we're looking at here is the amount of energy usage per unit of fossil fuel. In a vehicle, it is a lot more inefficient to use fossil fuel than it is to just create electricity and then use the electricity. Reason number two, the world's moving towards electrification. I think I belabored that quite a bit, but as you can see, EVs, renewable storage, grid stabilization. Obviously, we have the rise in AI data centers, and a lot of countries now want to make sure they're energy independent. So what they want to do is maximize their renewable resources, store the energy overnight, and that way they can have a nice stabilized grid. And this is where a company like CATL can create these mega packs to allow them to do that. Reason number three, industry-leading battery innovation. They're constantly working on these batteries, and I know one of the things that they're teasing is coming out with the dry cathode, which is going to bring down the weight of the batteries, allowing for more efficiencies just in cars, and for a longer lifespan with faster charging and higher density energy. Reason number four, embedded with the world's biggest automakers. So I know 4 out of 5 of these are still trying to figure it out, and they haven't gotten their secret sauce yet, and Tesla's way ahead of the game. And you may think to yourself, I thought Tesla's an American manufacturer. However, they do have a factory in Shanghai where they produce the most of their vehicles and they export it to other countries around the world. So CATL has long-term supply contracts with multi-year agreements, locked-in revenue visibility. Additionally, the production is planned around committed automaker volumes, so they're not making batteries and hoping that people buy it. They already have the commitments for it. Additionally, global expansion. Think of how many cars, how many billions of cars there must be around the planet, and maybe not all of them will become electric by the end of the next decade, but if we're looking at 40, 50, 60%, that is a long runway ahead of us. Reason number five, last but not least, massive growth beyond cars. So we talked about renewable energy storage, AI data centers. Obviously, they need their own batteries because what happens is they're able to store the energy and smooth the power going into the data center, and that's good for everyone involved. Commercial transportation is a big deal. If you looked at some of the other videos, I talk about commercial flight on this channel. Additionally, Tesla just launched a commercial semi-truck that's all EV. So there will be copycat companies in other countries around the globe that will try to electrify their freight movement. I've seen electric boats on YouTube already, so that's something that people are looking at. And then we're looking at smart energy networks, where we're doing basically a virtual power grid. So if we're looking at the big picture, batteries may become as important as oil reserves were in previous decades. Whoever controls energy storage controls the pace of the entire transition, from the car to your driveway to the grid behind your walls to the data center training tomorrow's AI. So let me know in the comment section if this is new information to you, what you think about humanity transitioning from finite fossil fuel to renewable energy and batteries for everything that we use, electricity, transportation, AI, things of that nature. And if you like what I'm doing here, hit the like button. I greatly appreciate if you subscribe. Thank you, and the best of luck.